together. UCF versus Florida, the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. UCF taking this one 29-17. Matt gets the 2 points for this one. He's the only one to pick UCF, so congratulations, Matt, on there.
Trust me, I don't feel any better because when you get to the bottom of this thing and we see what the actual margin is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah. But so this was Emory Jones's last game with Florida before he enters the transfer portal. This game, I think we called it. I expected this one to be sloppy all around, and it kind of was. Florida defense, again, couldn't really stop anybody. UCF getting 436 total yards. They found themselves in a shootout, which is with Florida, the way they've been just erratic this season. They can't afford to get in that type of situation. And they couldn't keep up in this one. Florida led 17-16 with 7:57 left in the third, but UCF scored the final 13 points in the game to win it. So just Florida, just not really much in the tank down the stretch. So Matt, let's start with you this time. Your thoughts on this win for UCF?
I feel like there was another adjective you wanted to throw in there, and we were going to say Florida game, but we won't do that. It's hard to win a game when you look at the stat. I'm a stat guy. I like looking at the stats. The stats tell you the story of the tape here. When you look at the stats, you can see how Florida lost this game. 2 for 13 on third down. That's abysmal. You give up 288 yards rushing on your defense, 150 yards practically on passing. You have 8 penalties for 85 yards, and you lost the time of possession. That the only way you make that worse is if you throw a couple interceptions, which they didn't do in this game.
Right.
But this is a Florida team that I think was, I hate to use the word unmotivated, but I feel like that might be what it was. Don't really feel like they really had anything to go here. And it kills me because this is a blue chip SEC team and they didn't show up. They didn't show up at all.
Yeah. Jesse, your thoughts?
Florida, are y'all okay?
No.
Not right now, anyway.
Are you okay? I mean, check on your friends. Check on your friends. They have probably already resigned themselves to basketball season, but I'm just saying, y'all need to check on some people. And Gus Malzahn, honey, what did Auburn do to you? He has aged.
He looks awful, doesn't he?
That was such a surprise.
Aged. It's like we were talking about the picture of the president when he goes into office,
right?
And then when he comes out, and you're like, oh.
Well, how many years has it been? It hasn't been that long. I looked at that
first
when we saw him on the sidelines. I was like, I feel like a ton of time has passed, but it's only been like a couple years, or if whatever. So
not even he just got that job.
Yeah,
I don't know, but he looked rough, much like the entire Florida football team.
He got fired from Auburn in 2020.
Yeah. So
it's not been that long. He's spending too much time in the sun.
Maybe that's what it is too, because
it lightens too much time in the sun.
Lightens up the hair.
He's in Orlando, so he's probably having to take the grandkids to Disneyland every time.
Right.
Disney World, excuse me. Disney World. I know my wife's going to give me hell for that. Disney World, probably too many times. Universal Studios. I mean, he's probably got an annual pass, so.
Absolutely.
I get it. He's spending a lot of time at the beach. Yeah.
I guess.
No doubt. I mean, yeah. So he was already starting to go a little gray, but then the sun just lightens that right on up, So
it's gone.
It's that bleach blonde look, but
it
doesn't work when you're pushing 56.
Right. So
no offense, Gus. Love you, buddy.
I hesitate, as much as I don't like Florida, I hesitate to make fun of them because games like these always have a really weird feel to them. It's like you're watching a team that's really down right now, but at the same time, you understand that they also have a lot of hope because they've just made a big hire. They're expecting big things. And so it's like this interim waiting period of, oh yeah, we're going to suck for a little bit. The bowl game is probably not going to be the best, but we're just going to get through it. And then wait for next year. So,
I mean, that happened when they hired Mullen too. And look where we're at.
True.
I was about to say, and I hate to sit in judgment on head coaches because, I absolutely adore head coaches, especially when they come out of Interesting schools. But Billy Napier, I don't know if I'd call home run higher, but that's just my personal opinion.
Right. You know, obviously Jerry is going to be out. But with what we've seen, you know, all we can judge is what we've seen. And especially when you take a team that's considered to be a lesser power in the country and do really well with them, that certainly speaks to something. So, but will it translate? We'll